The U.S. Republican presidential candidates have held their final rallies ahead of the Iowa caucus. It's the first state to choose which candidate they want representing the Republican Party to challenge President Joe Biden in November's election. The latest polling suggests former President Donald Trump is on track to win comfortably in Iowa. But a winter storm has already forced the cancellation of a number of campaign events and could dampen turnout and potentially Mr. Trump's expected big win. Nick Harper reports from Iowa.
The big freeze has hit Iowa. Blizzard conditions blanketing the state, making the candidates' biggest challenge not one another, but the weather. Temperatures have plummeted to around minus 30 degrees Celsius. Not cold enough, though, to keep these ardent Trump supporters home. Waiting to get into his final Iowa rally, they also plan to show him their support on Monday night. What about the weather? Are you worried that it's too cold to get out and vote?
No, this is Iowa.
We're Iowans, we're fine. Yeah.
A little bit of snow doesn't get you down?
No. Like it, actually.
It's cold. I don't recommend standing out here, but here we are.
Inside, in the warm, the former president seemed similarly unconcerned.
We have a lot of people here. If this is any indication, the storm has had zero effect. Zero.
Imagine a president with grit and grace.
As the first in the nation state, candidates have spent weeks in the Midwest shelling out more than $100 million in advertising and giving Iowans a viewpoint that very few other Americans get to experience. It's in more intimate venues like this one, a sports bar in a small city where Iowans get that chance to get up close with the candidates. Sunday was the final chance for Vivek Ramaswamy to get his message out. As an Indian American, now the largest Asian American group in the US, he hopes his brand of hard-right values will resonate with these primarily conservative Midwesterners.
And you see, that's what this campaign is really about. Speaking the truth, not just when it's easy, but when it is hard.
Listening in, Craig Forney, with quite literally a front-row seat on the official start of the 2024 election.
I'll be very candid, sometimes it's tiring to have so much of a focus here, but it is a great opportunity to get to know them, to in some ways vet them for the rest of the country.
However, the so-called gold standard poll out this weekend put Ramaswamy in fourth with just 8% of the vote, way off the clear frontrunner Donald Trump, who has 48% of the state's backing. That's an enormous 28 points ahead of his nearest rival, former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley, with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis several points below her in third. With just hours to go until the first Americans vote, it's time to clear the way. Because in a state where you have to show up in person to caucus, having your voice heard means braving a blizzard. Nick Harper, CNA, Iowa.